It's the Caleb MTG Gathering Show.
A new song. Sorry for the tonal shift. Thought you might want to hear it before you leave. Cool. We'll check this out. Appreciate the dollary dues. Oof. So pack's a little on the lower powered side if I'm considering a fetch. I don't pack one a fetch very often. This is Kyle Gordon, Mr. Jambo. Should we smog? Should we smog it up? Fits the air here in Wisconsin. I'm on the lower powered side. I'm super on the lower powered side, yeah. I swear I've seen this before. I don't know if I saw it being shared on social media or if someone song requested it a couple days ago. Yeah, I don't know about this song. I don't know this pack. Am I off the chain of smog immediately? Fractured Identity is the best card in the pack. This is the Planet of the Base guy. Gotcha. The music video is a good bit. Yeah, if we're grabbing Fractured, we're probably on that No More Lies train, No, More Lies. Fairy Mastermind plays well with like a flash plan. I'm gonna grab the Siege of the Skies though. Not the most controlling card, but sometimes you just become an aggro deck. You're just like, yep, Mox, play this. And then attack them for 4 lifelink every turn until they're dead. Ooh, hold on. Maybe I'm just an aggro control deck from the jump, huh? You could take a Wrath of God, or you could take this Guide of Souls. Air Temple, a little bit of that, huh? A little Temple Pump. Oh, there's a new Who track. Colonnade, for me. I think Appa's solid and can be very frustrating to play against if you have a Caracas as well. Yeah, white's definitely open, Yeah, I didn't energy drink today, so I'm fading a little bit. We'll get this draft in, though. Already gone for a full week. Full week? It was a long time for a streamer. I remember the last time I took a long trip. Ooh, Teferi in. I guess we're not going to have enough blue mana for Force Negation, huh? Yeah, give me that Teferi. Yeah, the last time I went on a longer trip. Ooh, there's that Caracas I was talking about. We're going to grab that and then wheel either the Oust or the Launchy Tongue would be ideal. Or even Seachrome. Yeah, there's a lot for us to potentially wheel here, but the Caracas was a really good get. Yeah, the last time I had a longer trip, I was traveling between 2 different tournaments. And I was like racking my brain trying to figure out if I should like come home in between them so I could stream during the week. And then finally I decided to go from tournament to tournament, save myself a flight, and just stream from there, from that new location. Just stream there. I'll just stream there. Just figure that out. Council's Judgment's really good. There's also a Fetch, a Daze. I think I dig that Daze. I think I'm into it. People out here just passing frogs. I could never. You're still salty about the Who tickets you lost to the pandemic lockdowns? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had King Gizzard tickets that month, and Tyr was doing a folk metal tour with like 3 other nutty folk metal bands. That was gonna be sick. So I think we need some more early game stuff, and by early game stuff I don't mean Mana Leak. I'm gonna grab this Luminarch. Awesome Tundra, yes, mine. Pretty low on these options. You can see our 3-drops getting clumped up. Figure wheeled, good. Good. Watsky tickets. Yes, I also had Watsky tickets. It was going to be on the same weekend. I was going to go Watsky into King Gizzard. And I hadn't seen either of them yet. So the Oust fits my curve better in that early game interaction. But Wanchi Tongue with Caracas is like one of my favorite annoying things to do. Definitely had people concede to that interaction before. No refunds. Yeah. Fortunately, most of my stuff got refunded. The largest one was Ramstein tickets that were like close to $300 for a pair of tickets. And they kept on postponing the makeup show. And like after a couple years, I was like, please, please just give me my money. Yeah, I like Reclamation here a lot. We got Evangelist, Teferi. We got some real bangers to reanimate. I'm usually pretty low on this Wasp, but I think I'll be good in this kind of tempo-y deck. We can use Caracas to reset it too. Or just like tap the same creature every turn. Yeah, maybe we don't end up playing the Council's Judgment. Or at least main decking it. You got to see Ramstein a few years before COVID. I saw Ramstein back in 2016 at a Chicago Open Air, and it was an incredible show. Very emotive. Felt like watching a rock opera, and there are so many set changes and stuff. So what we need here is like a little bit more early game shit, a little bit more pressure. I guess we just need Moxen, right? Because then we can skip that part of our curve and go straight into 2s. Or we can turn on our Sage of the Skies more consistently. Currently, this is not a very good Sage of the Skies deck, right? If Sage of the Skies didn't have the if you've cast another spell this turn condition, would it just be like one of the best creatures of all time? Just a 3-mana Wingmate Rock. You can't believe Lincoln, Nebraska is sold out. Yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska doesn't seem like a place that would sell out too often, huh? The frozen tundra. I guess they picked the wrong venue, huh? Yeah, really not the pack I was looking for. Well, at least we got ourselves another 1-drop. Very important to be able to do stuff in the early game. Is it as good as Wingmate Rock Unlimited? Sage of the Skies? No. It's much better than Wingmate Rock. Turn 2 off a Mox, though. Couple fetches for that Brainstorm. Is that interesting? I think I just need more pressure. There's like good fixing here, but our mana's already pretty good. I'm going to grab the Smuggler's Copter. I used to be so high on Smuggler's Copter. Nummy would never pass that relic. Cool. Good for Dummy. Aang's a little bit more irritating with the Caracas. I'll grab that Ponder, I guess. Not really a Ponder kind of deck, is it? I guess Aang could have replaced the Sage here. Might still. We're going to have the Violence for days? Certainly are. So note that like we have 2 fetches and an island, and we're going to need double blue for Wanchi Tongue. So I think we're going to end up with minimum 7 islands for days, and more likely 8. We'll see. You can play Inspector. Someone says, imagine this is your first impression of them. Talking about King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. Wow. That would be quite the rabbit hole to go down. My favorite prog metal blues psychedelic jazz pop rock EDM band. What's with these packs? Who are we waiting on? There's a big hold up here where one person's at 38 and the next person's at 33. So Johnny's like kind of cute with Caracas, but it's really not exciting if you're not playing red cards. I'm gonna take the counter spell. Do I have a memory of my favorite vintage cube deck ever? Specifically powered vintage cube? There was a channel deck where I was playing Oath of the one green cantrip where you like look at the top 3 cards of your library. It like impulses, but then you can also spend any color of mana for your planeswalkers. Oath of Nissa, thank you. Yeah, my brain was trying to fill in Oath of Druids, but that's clearly wrong. Anyway, I got to channel into a Grixis Nicol Bolas in a deck that could like just not cast Nicol Bolas any other way. And that was very satisfying. That was a good moment. So currently we need like one more playable. Oh shit. I'll play Chrome Mox. Does Chrome Mox make me want Sage back in? I think we're more likely to be an Enduring Innocence deck than a Sage deck. If I end up playing one of those. You didn't know that side of Polyphia? Yeah, right? Sounds very different than their other albums. That new track. Not a super drastic shift. They're generally on the poppier side, right? With the major chords. In interviews, they often compare themselves to pop as well. Almost sounds like a Nowhere track, though, with the bombacity and heavy synth. Gorgeous little mana base, huh? Sage might be good. Now that we have enough 1-drops and a Mox. I don't know. I think I'm going to play that Aang. I'm not sure what I'm going to cut for that Aang. Could cut Ponder, and could cut one of these 1-mana cards, maybe. I like my 2s. I don't want to cut any of these 2s. Crunch, crunch. I did have a trophy deck with Bright Class earlier this season. Card's very good. Yeah, it goes super late just because the people don't want to play green-white. The cost is too restrictive. It's kind of like escaping an Uro or a Flage, though, hum. I guess the Ponder gets a little bit better with the Lutri. Alright, I'm not cutting Ponder. I'm cutting... God, I want to cut something at random. I don't want to cut any of these cards. Guide of Souls. We'll cut Guide of Souls. Bye, Guide. Bye. Or not that one. No, I'm sorry. Giver of Runes. We'll cut Giver of Runes. Why does it tell me to add a forest? Oh, Figure of Fable. So we're weighted towards white, but we still have 8 islands and then another... Maybe we actually do want another island in here, because we have the Air Temple and the Caracas. We still want counterspell mana. I'll play one more island. We'll go to 9 islands and 10 blue sources total. Cool. First pick Chain of Smog, last pick Witch. We second picked the Chain of Smog, right? We took Misty first. What's my opinion on Evangelist? Sanguine Evangelist? Card's good. A little bit better if you have a Skull Clamp, but I mean it's a pile of bodies. I don't know what you're like. I don't know what you're looking for in your pile of bodies. I'm on the play. You can't keep this, right? I really want to keep this. I'm gonna keep it. Why shouldn't I keep it? Alright, turn 1 tapped Hollowed Fountain. Turn 2 Crocus bounce their legend. Turn 3 put Lutri to hand. The perfect curve. My name is Flicker Wisp, and I like to party. We got a Nissa coming down. We do, sure. Can't trade here as much as I would like to. We kind of need to pressure the Nissa. Kind of brutal, but I'm going to daze. The issue is now we can't Appa to block a land next turn. I do remember that standard where Simic had like 5 bannable cards. That was wild. It was like Oko into Omnath into Uro into Hydrate Crisis. Was Hydrate Crisis bannable? Once upon a time, yeah. Where's a Solitude when you need one, huh? I don't think I can actually attack Nissa here. I don't think I have to trade. Just because of how math works. You get the Nissa for 3 down to 1. They 9 you, and you're at 2. How do you win that game, Ryan? I don't think you do. Yeah. Croc is doing some work. Actually, hold on. I was going to Elspeth and just make 2 tokens and take 3 and go to 2. But the Mother of Runes lets me... run out, and then Appa gets to eat one of them. And I still take 3 and go to 2, but then we have a 3/4 in play. Interesting. So this should give them... So if they'd enchanted a forest, they would actually have infinite mana right now, infinite lands in play. Am I going to go to the North America Pre-Modern Champs? What tournament are you talking about? Unlikely. It used to be LobsterCon, but not anymore. Alright, that's probably gonna wrap it up, right? Ate all the lobsters, rip. More of a lobster pro kind of guy. Boston, traveling to Boston is such a tall ask. I don't even get to play all the pre-modern that I want to play here. Pretty dead. Because the line to live this turn involves Crocus bouncing this Titanium. Hell yeah, Tater Chimp. Yeah, I want to get some pre-modern streaming in next month. This doesn't work. Because they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. And I'll only have 4 blockers. So I was going to unexpectedly absent the Nissa and the Titania, so those both get shuffled away. But the unfortunate thing is that I'm short. I'm short on... Oh, I'm short anyway. Even if I do the Nissa and the 5/3 token, they're still getting another 1/1 from this Springleaf. So no matter how I crack this, no matter which 2 cards I put on top of their deck, I'm still going to end up dying. Okay, let's move next. Needed 1 more life here to start grinding back. Very close, though. Very close to getting back into that one. I'm short on pre-modern life experiences. You're probably right about that. I guess I want Wan Shi Tong, huh? They're doing a lot of shuffling over there. I'd be an honored guest if I went. Oh, yeah? Does that mean my flight would be comped? Nothing more honored. Nothing would make me feel more honored than a free flight and hotel. Oh, man. Yeah, I suppose that was after just the slowest fucking keep of all time on my part, too. This fastball card, huh? Really harsh in my jam over here. Absent on fastball's not crazy. Just like make them draw it again. Getting some beats in anyway. Yeah. 3 mana for a tireless Trekker. Sure. Haha! This is so unexpected. wonder if the Appa should blink out this Wondrous Wasp. Generate some tokens. Trigger the Guide of Souls. I was supposed to play that guide first, fuck. That was the whole plan. Get some tokens, get my guide going. That's how you know Caleb's tired. I even said the plan. I haven't said it out loud for everybody. Probably be good to have a week without energy drinks, too. Body's kind of dependent on them. We got Titania coming down. Feels like it. Sure. Land in the colonnade gives us lethal here. Oh no, the Deathrite Shaman can gain life, probably. Man, we have so many blockers this game. Pretty pleasant. What would it take for me to come to Nap'em Champs at Duress Fest? Oh, the Boston tournament you're just talking about? I'm not sure. I'm sure I could be convinced, but you'd have better luck pinging me when I'm not streaming. My brain's pretty foggy right now. Oh, they can't crack the fetch. Hey, thanks, Twitch chat. You wish the 365 was still happening so you could see what the fest is like? I mean, the fest is not a streamable location. I'm not going to have internet. But I'll take plenty of pictures. Make a social media thing. Yeah, it's just not enough, right? Going up to 4 life. Just not enough. I'm saying I'm vulnerable to convincing. Oh, yeah. Can make me an offer I can't refuse. Okay, Safekeeper in Volborn and Titania is a little different. Because they can sack all their lands for 3 life per. Which means they have another 15 life here. Don't love that for me. And the fast pawn, they can draw the more lands they play. Yeah, this might not be one of those winnable spots. This game was feeling really good until it wasn't, Tom. We got him down to 1 life. 1 ruddy life. I wonder why they stopped, huh? Why they stopped drawing cards and stuff. Let's see, they can gain 4 times 3, 12. So that's 21. So on board we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flying. And then the Sanguine Evangelist can add another 4. And then the Air Temple adds another 4. So that's only 17. I'm thinking up to 21. I'm not miscounting, am I? Yeah, 3 life. Maybe they're worried about Sweeper. Yeah, maybe. It's crazy how, like, kind of close it is even now. I guess we serve in. Oh, if I had not fucked up that one turn, I'd have 2 more energy here. And I could jump one more thing, and that would do it, I think. Yeah, I'd be able to jump the Sanguine. God damn it. God damn it, meme. That's so funny that then, like, ends up mattering. Probably signing a vacation. Oh, yeah. A long nap and a long vacation. I was dead here, ain't? Look pretty dead. One more match. Thanks for what you do. You're very welcome. Hey, Dread, you're dead. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 68. You know, straight Cuban. We'll see about all that. I didn't want to be wastelanded at Wobbles. Now the opponent was ramping, right? They got the talisman. They're ahead on mana. You don't want to. Like, we didn't know that we were going to draw Chrome Mox. We didn't know that they were going to miss their land drop, that sort of stuff. Yeah, generally, if your opponent is ahead of you on mana, you don't want to get into a wasteland war. Hello. I'm doing this. I'm doing this too. Let's go. Yeah, that's the card I was thinking I was going to be dazing. Usually when you play a talisman, it's because you want to skip your 3-drop and go straight to 4s. They're just in the air, right? Seems like they got a lot of nice stuff to portable hole. Don't mind shoving some stuff in a hole. Let's get reclamation. Although they do have wasteland reclamation, I can rebuy my things, I guess. I think this is all fine. Yeah, they seem like low on removal. Giver runes much better than Mother runes here, right? We can help control their constructs, but Mother runes doesn't do anything in that spot. And I will be right back. I was just saying goodbye to my pupper. He's on his way to the pet sitter. He's very sleepy. He's usually wearing down around this time of the night. I think I'm fine just holding up lies and flashing in the wasp if I want. A wasp is kind of good against constructs, remove its abilities so it dies. Crocus it back to hand. Do it to the other one. think that is a fine thing to counter. The reason to play a talisman on this turn is because you run the talisman and then you still have your 2-mana interaction out, right? So countering the talisman slows them down a little bit in terms of their development, but then also you don't have to worry about them countering your shit. Or maybe they're just trying to curve into the planisphere, who knows? You see the emote in the chat window despite my sub running dry. What? Hmm. So you can get chill back and try and block the Needle Cyst. I like looting. I like getting in there. If I don't have a Tundra here, huh? I could pump the figure with it and then daze. Kind of playing into a sweeper, but that's alright. Well, sure. Hell yeah, Dirks. Mark, I do just refer to her as my wife on stream. Not a big deal, but for the future. Some real weirdos out there. Travel safe, will do. I'm actually gonna No More Lies that. I think they know about the No More Lies, but usually it's like much harder to stop a fatty from going to the graveyard than it is to like counter every single reanimation spell afterwards. The frog cometh, sure. You're a cool kind of weirdo, though. Yeah. It takes all kinds. So I think I'm waltzing into a counter here, but that's okay. Oh, awesome. That was great for me. So Elspeth can't kill a frog because it doesn't have the casting cost of 3 or greater. Oh, man. Okay. I guess Aang's supposed to serve in. Got me. I'm just gonna chill here. And pumping, hitting them, puts them down to 9, and that's like tempting. But I don't think you want to just let them draw cards with this frog. Oh, and that's the life we want to live. Well, shit, hum. The Netherglyph is a very funny one to wasp, but I'm going to do the frog, of course. We're doing this before their draw step. For a few different reasons. One, so they can't grow the frog in response, and then 2, you don't want them to rip a counter spell and brick you up. Let's just try and 2-shot him. Game's getting late. They're like pretty close to this shell dog getting turned on. I guess they can turn it on with the Bronco, huh? A lot of Sabaton today. Oh, Jesus. This is like 7 in a row. Play this Power Wolf track I've never heard. Metamorph? Okay. But they just like die in the air. I mean, I guess it comes down to what the shell dock, right? And what's under the shell dock here. Okay, sick. Yeah, if they didn't have something under the shell dock that handles the flyers, I probably wouldn't have played the Metamorphosis there. I probably would have like left my mana open just in case there's a more expensive spell. I'm bringing this portable hole. One more answer to a frog, right? Got the days on the draw. It's kind of a pretty hand, right? With all these 1-drops. Gross. Yeah, I like Fractured a lot in this matchup, but we'll just keep our hand to those castable cards. When did it just jump out of the hole? No. It's a very nice hole. Someone was telling me there were more werewolf sightings in Wisconsin than anywhere else in the world. unrelated to alcohol consumption. Wisconsin's only like 8th in the states for alcohol consumption per capita. A lot of the self-reported binge drinking is that too. It's self-reported, so the stats aren't great. Something Wisconsin does have is a very accepting drinking culture. So if you're gonna like have people self-reporting their alcohol consumption, they're way more likely to be honest about it than in states where it's more shameful. Oh, I think I should just flicker wisp that illusion token. I guess I can do that next turn. I was like, I can portable hold the illusion token and then flicker wisp blink the portable hole. And wait a minute, hold on. Slow your roll, Caleb. The Wisconsin tavern industry does have a lot of political power, and that's one of the reasons that weed is still not legal here. And it's one of the reasons that we can't buy beer after 9 p.m., but the bars can stay open till like 2 in the morning. They're trying to funnel people into the bars. Something big's coming down. God damn it. I'm just chilling over here on 3 lands. I'm not going to be able to deal with all that. State law is midnight. For beer? It's been 9 like everywhere I've ever lived. Wisconsin. Oh, gotcha, but not wine and liquor. Yeah, very good chance I'm just mistaken. Fucking Urborg, right? For the Swedish crown they stand. Oh man, yeah, this has been a lot. Let's play. Well, a sick tune about a warlock. Their curve's pretty high. I probably want that daze on the play. Pretty looking opener. Sure. I like how we're holding up the clue token crack with this 2 mana, but then we could also hardcast daze if we wanted. So the figure's not like amazing or anything, but it is a creature for that giver. Could use a few creatures, Well, it's nice and mana efficient. Was really hoping that Bronco was going to reveal some damage. They have 6 drops and shit in their deck. That is days worthy. Absolutely not aim. Fuck yeah. You go there. You go. Put you there. Hell yeah. Today was pretty good win rate wise, right? There were like a couple 2-in-1s and a couple trophies. Good shit. Excellent shit. Some real nice decks in there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm exhausted. I will see you all in a week. I'm gonna be without internet and such. The first couple of days.